Hello guys and welcome back to another video, and today is a video about Lewis over there to my right winning the Grand Prix and winning the title. So I'm going to do what he did to Nico at the very start. He completely puts Nico right off the track, but Massa doesn't overtake. Massa is nowhere near him. Yeah, so he does that then to Nico, and he didn't turn as fully as he could have, which first of all I thought was, I was really annoyed by it, because Nico has done really well in his Mercedes career, and he still hasn't been treated as the #1 driver for Mercedes, but he's been with them ever since Michael was there, and they treated him and Michael in the same way. But then when Lewis joined, they gave Lewis the better stuff, first options and everything. They haven't really give Nico that proper thing, and Nico's been really unlucky this year, I can tell you that much. Like, he just couldn't, like, things went wrong from, just everything couldn't work from this season. So Hamilton has got the better treatment in thing, and after the race, Nico threw his hat at Hamilton in a way to say that you didn't deserve to win it. But the thing was, Rosberg screwed up in the race. He just completely went off the track in dry conditions. Something must have happened, his brakes or something, because he just went right off the track. No issue. There must have been a problem with him, and that's how Hamilton won the race. Hamilton won the race by luck and fluke. I know he's a 3-world world champion. They're in the fastest car. Nico should have, and then there's that man waiting in 5th or 6th in this race, Vettel. Now Vettel did really well to get from, I think, 13th all the way up, and he was in the lead, I think at one stage in it, and I think he deserved to maybe get second, because he was gaining on Rosberg, but at the end I think there was like 5 tenths between them at the end of it all, so that would have made the World Championship last till Mexico. I knew Lewis was going to win the World Championship pretty much, but I didn't want him to win it in this way. I didn't want them to win it from not giving Rosberg the right attitude into the first corner, just making him thing. And then the thing that even disappointed me more was with Toto Wolff and Niki Lauda did when Nico Rosberg went off the track. On Sky Sports they put Nico went off the track, and then they showed Toto Wolff and Niki Lauda's reaction, and Toto Wolff put a huge grin on his face to say that Hamilton's the better driver out of you, he deserves to win it. He was trying to say that he's more happy for Hamilton than he is for Nico, and that then really disappointed me. That just said, no, Rosberg is a far better driver than Hamilton. I know, Nico hasn't won a championship yet, because he hasn't been given the treatment to win a championship yet. He would have won 2 or 3 the same amount as Hamilton if he was given the same respect as Hamilton. I'm saying it now. This is my point of view on the American Grand Prix. No one else's. This is my own opinion, but I think that Lewis shouldn't have won the World Championship this season, but at the same time, he does have the fastest car. No one can contend to a Mercedes. Not even Ferrari, not Red Bull, not even Force India, Lotus or Williams. The teams that have the Mercedes engines can't even compare to it. So never mind Ferrari with their engine. So the thing is, if Vettel was in a better car, like a Mercedes, Hamilton wouldn't stand a chance. Because Vettel is in such a bad car, it does not have straight line speed like the Mercedes does. It does not have the pace going through high speed corners, and Vettel still was setting fastest lap times way down in 10th. So what did he clear? So did Lewis in front of him, but he didn't put in the fastest lap times. It was Vettel. So it proves that Vettel is a better driver than Hamilton, and that Hamilton doesn't really deserve to win it. I think Rosberg or Vettel deserve to win this race and win the championship. I just didn't like the way Hamilton wins stuff in his eyes. And then he started crying in the back. Like, I know it's a huge moment, but he already knew that he was going to win it. He might as well have started crying after the first 10 races, because everyone knew that he was going to win it at that stage, because he was so far ahead of the rest of everyone else. So I don't see why he started crying so much after he was already so in front of everyone, every single other person. I don't like the way he did it like that. So yeah, I'm going to keep on gambling fees for another 3 laps. I am sorry about this. But yeah, so I'm saying that I'll try and do a reenactment of what Hamilton did once again. He was in second. He broke really late and steered the car a bit. He just steered it a bit. I didn't do it properly there, but I'll try and do it on the next couple of laps or something. But he didn't give Rosberg enough room, and he didn't steer fully into the corner. He didn't try hard enough to steer into that corner. And then on the team radio, Hamilton was saying down the mic, what's Rosberg's strategy for taking the first corner? What's Rosberg's strategy? What's Rosberg's strategy for turn 10? How does he have more pace than me? How come he's gained two tenths on me in a virtual safety car? All the questions that Hamilton was asking, how is Rosberg getting better? How is Rosberg better than me? That's pretty much what he was trying to say, but he didn't want to say it in them words. Like, oh, how's he getting faster lap times than me? How come my pit stop was slower than him? But he didn't say that. But that's what Hamilton was thinking in his mind. He was thinking that other things and in that race. Now let's get on to Vettel's point of view in this. Vettel started off in 13th and came home in 3rd. Now I think that's a fantastic result for someone like Vettel. Vettel probably deserves that type attitude. Vettel deserved that. I'm pretty much trying to say. He deserved it 100%. Now the thing is, as soon as the dry kicked in, the Red Bulls failed, and then that was it. So I'm going to try and show you now what Hamilton did. So imagine you're just getting off the start line. They've just got off the start line, and he does this to him. He tries and turns, but he doesn't turn fully. Yeah. So that's what Hamilton did. And then Vettel just wasn't.
That was an illegal overtake.
Vettel did super unwell.
You've been awarded a
Very
time
unlucky
penalty for that last incident.
in that race. Really. Jeez, this car does not know how to turn. Yeah, he didn't do very well in the races at all. So that's really all I have to say. I said Nico or Hamilton deserved to win it. And hopefully in Mexico it shows who's the better driver. Hopefully it shows that Rosberg wins. I hope Rosberg and Vettel get the top two, the two Germans, and that Hamilton way down in some low position because he doesn't deserve to be up in that podium anymore. The attitude that he gives to the sport, the way he treats Nico, and all that is just like, if I was Nico at this stage, I would have left this team. I would have left Mercedes. I would have been like, no, I wouldn't want to stay with you anymore because you aren't treating me the way that I deserve to be treated. And I'd move off to Ferrari or Williams or a team that's in development, or even McLaren, Honda, because they're going to have an unreal car for next season. I know they're at the back of the grid at this stage, but you have to start somewhere in Formula 1. I'd rather join a team like that shows you love and passion, rather than Mercedes, who only care about winning and all about Hamilton, about the first team driver, not the second team driver. I'd rather have it equal in that sense. So yeah, I'm going to talk pretty much about how the Grand Prix went down. Obviously, at turn 1, so many people retired. I think 8 people or 9 people retired, including just so many cars retired. And Rossi did really well at his home Grand Prix for Mana Marisha come in 12th, I think. Button and Alonso did well for McLaren Honda. They were putting up some fight for they were up in 5th and 6th at one stage for the team, and I thought that was, I was like, wow. And then Jensen Button set their fastest lap. I was like, geez, something wrong here. And then Ricciardo and Kvyat were doing really well in the Red Bulls, as you can see in the game and in real life, do really well in the wet and intermediate conditions, but then as soon as it kicks in the dry weather, they just went down into 10th and 11th. They were just losing positions so quickly, and I was like, this is unusual. This is super unusual for a team like Red Bull, from being 3rd and 4th at the start of the race and up in the first and 3rd at some stages, down in the 10th and 11th. So there was something wrong with them. There's something wrong with them in the dry. That's all I really have to say to you guys for this video. But congrats anyway to Lewis. He didn't really deserve it, but it's the way motorsports is. That's the end of this video, guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace on the street.